Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to welcome Mr. Rajesh Pandey, Principal DGCI, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs.
Good evening, friends. The custom broker's lifeline is the custom integration system. I think people who are there outside, all your friends, you can invite them inside. It is a very important topic. You would come to know how the DG system is going to unleash a new system, custom integrated systems. We have with us Mr. Yogender Singh, the Commissioner IT from DG System. He is a 2004 batch officer who has worked in Calcutta, Delhi, Chandigarh, I think Visakhapatnam also, right? No, okay. And of course, he has worked in DRI also. I will tell a little slowly that he worked in DRI. But a very good friend of ours for our fraternity, anytime and every time is very open to suggestions, and he does not mind to critically analyze what we say. The member systems, Mr. Yogender Garg, he was supposed to come here because of some disability, he could not come. However, he is now all right and started attending the office. There will be a presentation on the customs integration system by Mr. Yogender Singh. Sir, welcome on the stage, sir.
Meanwhile, I'll just, after a lot of talk on seaside capacity expansions, airside capacity expansions, volume increases, I get you back to how do you process those volumes with the customs. And that is a very critical thing which may act as a bottleneck. We are aware of that. And our new customs integrated system is a step towards that. I'll structure my presentation in 5. So it's structured in this way that the existing systems, I'll just brief you. You all are aware of it. There's nothing new in that. Second is the trade volumes, which we have been hearing since morning. So I'll skip those slides quickly. Why the customs automated system? What vision we have of that? And the last is that we use this opportunity to seek suggestions from the trade for that. These are all, you're aware, I think you are more aware than all of us about these things because you have dealt with them before I even joined the service in 2004. This is the whole journey of it. You would have all experienced this journey along with us. I joined somewhere in between 2004, but the IT system started sometime in 1994. So the existing system is a collection of systems introduced during different points in time. Now that's one of the reasons why we are unable to scale it to capacity now with the increased requirements. These are all the stakeholders. I'll skip that. This is the volume which we have processed in the last financial year. Now with the increased volumes which we heard today on the sea and the air side, probably we'll also see at least tripling of these volumes by 2030, and then we want to be ready for that increased volume. This is the trade figures which Professor Banerjee spoke a lot about in the morning, even though his slides were not there, but he spoke on these things. So I'll not repeat those things, just that we have to be prepared for a US 2 trillion export target by 2030. The challenges in the present system is that it started in 94 and we added different things in different points in time based on different technology platforms. And now those technology platforms are becoming a constraint for us because of interoperability issues. And the trade also has increased a lot. Even today, if you have seen that we process about 1 lakh documents a day, and that is almost the outer limit for the system. Any increase is leading to disruptions. So we are just trying to see how we can smoothen the process of. Now, why customs integrated system is because we want to be prepared for Viksit Bharat. These are some of the scores. We have improved a lot in the last 5 years. If you see on the paperless trade, which is orange thing, in 2015, our score was 77.78, which has gone to 100 now in 2023. And on the cross-border paperless trade, it was 27.78. It has gone up to 66. We still have some way to go. So we are at it. So I hope that by 2030, we are at 100% there. Now, this is the LPI on which Dr. Kadu spoke about it. This is part of the ULIP platform. Now, why we are trying to improve is that part in red, that the efficiency of the clearing process, speed, simplicity, and predictability has to be there for customs so that you are easily aware. As Mr. Wagh said in the morning, that one nation, one port process. Similarly, it should be one nation and one customs process, because we have some peculiarities at different customs port. We want to just ensure you have standard process everywhere. So that helps everybody here. This is the world ranking in LPI. This is just statistical information, so I don't know if it helps. This is the national logistics policy. We are a part of the whole thing over there, that simplified trade documentation. If you see other side, benefits. The middle thing is, if we can simplify the trade documentation part, it will help the entire trade. And you are integral to that process. These are the key objectives of National Trade Facilitation Action Plan, and one of this is number 4, focused adoption of emerging technologies. Now, these are on both sides, on the facilitation side and also on the enforcement side. I know we actually do a very unenviable job of balancing facilitation with enforcement. Most of you don't like enforcement, but that's part of our job, I guess. And point number 5 is maximizing automation and digitization in EXIM processes. One thing which we are planning, the plan is that all the processes which are beyond customs clearance, which are now manually done, also will be automated. So all your appeals which are being filed outside the system, all your other processes which are being done outside the system will all be brought onto the system, so as to reduce the physical interface between the customs and the trade. These are the time release things. We have improved a lot on the imports export side. Maybe if you, I'll just speak about one on the sea side. We had in 2021, 107 hours of TRS, which was brought down to 87 hours in 2024. On the ICDs, it was brought down from 102 to 84. On the air cargos, from 59 to 41. On the ICPs, the land borders, from 15 to 16, it hasn't improved much. But if you see on the export side, we have, promoted exports to a very great extent by bringing down the dwell times on all these, on the seaport, on ICDs, on air cargos, and on the land borders. These are the features. We want to end-to-end automation has to be there, which will lead to customs clearance. See, presently, if you are aware, we have different modules for sea import, sea export, and air import. So the new system is designed that it will be mode agnostic transport. So whether you bring it by sea or air, the same backend system will process the documents. Presently, because they were introduced at different points in time, we have different modules which are used for processing different documents. Device agnostic is, we actually want to see that if you see ECCS, that's entirely a different system. It has different things because couriers have a different process. And why that happened? Because it was designed by EICI, not by the department. And then we took it over from EICI. So there are a lot of constraints which we face when we are trying to integrate this diverse set of applications. These are the objectives. We just want to ensure that it's a scalable platform, it's flexible, unified, so that any change can be brought in with the least disruption. Even a small thing in the present system, like we just introduced electronic bond, and what I have heard is that 18 bonds have been filed in the last 4 months. So I just don't understand why only 18 bonds have been filed on the e-bond system. If there are issues, I'll request that the trade flag those issues. On the bond-to-bond warehouse module which was introduced, we are still struggling to stabilize it. So I don't know. Because why I'm saying these things is because if we introduce this new system and you are not using that system, doesn't serve the purpose for us. We have put in the effort, it's of no use to you guys, and you have, if it further disrupts your work, our effort is a waste. So it's better that, before we make a system, please come on board, suggest things which may help us smoothen the whole process. These are the objectives, and these have to be achieved only with your support, I guess. I mean, all these things, the 6 things which are on the screen, can't be done unilaterally. It has to be a bilateral effort from both of us. This is how we are planning to go about it. We'll make it world class. We are trying to, incorporate the whole WCO data model into this as far as it is relevant for India. And we have a lot of working groups which are formed. Some of them you may have already interacted because there have been some sessions starting December last year. So if you have interacted, well and good. If not, I'll just request that, please give us suggestions. This is the most important thing. This platform we wanted to use to just ask for suggestions. And FFI, we are thankful to them for providing us this opportunity to ask for suggestions. Kindly give suggestions on the new system, what you feel that in the old system you had some problems, which could be eased out. I still have a lot of time, so I'm open for questions. That's why I finished the presentation quickly. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm Dilip Abraham. I'm from Coimbatore. We have a lot of LCL cargo moving in bonded trucks from Coimbatore to gateway ports like Chennai, Tuticorin and Cochin. At the time of export, the local AGM is filed, wherein the truck number is entered.
आवाज clear नहीं है. Okay.
EGM integration, उसकी बात. EGM integration on LCL.
And after it moves to the gateway port, the liner enters the container number. So invariably, all shipping bills out of ICDs like Coimbatore or other places end up with a C error. And this has been happening right from 2017. A lot of shipping bills are under error. Earlier, there was a facility for this to be corrected at the ICD location through the superintendent or the appraiser. Now that's been taken away, and it can be corrected only at the gateway ports.
I think this is an operational issue you are talking about. Commissioner Saab is doing a new process. He is not into the existing process. I think that as an FFI, we will take it up with the DG system.
Fine.
If there is anything that what he has talked about, the custom integrated system, if there is anything that anybody wants to talk about it, it will be welcome.
I'll just add one thing. Am I audible?
Yes.
I agree that all of you have lot of problems with the present system. I don't disagree with that fact, but I'll request you go out of the present problem and suggest, because, everybody is hungry, so he wants food first. I understand the present system is not working fine. We are planning to upgrade the system. So during the upgrade, if you want to suggest something, I'm asking those. I know it's a difficult thing to ask when somebody is in pain, to forget the pain and suggest me something else.
Can I request our chairman, Dushyant Mulani, to talk first before we come to you, please? Dushyant. Okay, Mr. Malhotra. Vineet Malhotra.
Just one question. Are you looking looking at AI intervention in the new system?
Yes.
And what would that be?
And what would that be? See, effectively, as of now, I'm only looking at the manual intervention being automated. So when we are looking at non-intrusive inspection techniques for use in AI, there are other things we are also looking at to reduce the human intervention. One of this which I can speak about is that we are seeing if the whole assessment process can be automated. So there's no human intervention. Now, how quickly we'll be able to do that, I don't know, but we are looking at those technologies.
We will take a last question from this gentleman.
So I'm from Tuticorin Customs Broker Association.
Can't hear.
I'm from Tuticorin Customs Broker Association. This e-sanjit of additional documents for import, we used to upload additional documents. Likewise, in export, we are unable to do it. So I think this process can be added in the new project.
E-sanchit in exports, basically.
E-sanchit export में कोई amendment वगैरह होता है, we have to go to the service center instead of uploading.
See, service center is being phased out by June 30th. That's the date we have. So when the service center gets phased out, obviously the export amendments have to be filed on IceGate. So is that the issue?
Excuse me, sir. I'm Pramod Soneta here from Mundra. This is not pertaining to getting it amended or adding.
We can't hear anything, please. We can't really hear anything. If you can come forward. And another request is this operational issue, there is no point in talking now. It is the system, new system which they are developing, they are talking about it. I would suggest that anything to do with this, we can get a suggestion to FFA and we can get that taken forward. I think I would request you to kindly refrain from the current operational issues.
Sir, this is not operation issue. Suppose if officer is asking some additional document, in import we can upload additional document from our IRN, ERN number also. But here in export, there is no process as such.
Sir, this is exactly, commissioners have said on June 30th, all the system will be, that is the outsourced system will be closed. It has to be the entire process which are there that will be given to the IceGate, and the way you are doing in the import and the exports, it will be done. Is that right, sir?
Right, sir. Thank you.
Rama, I've heard them. Probably the issues Sudeep explained to me. I'll look into it because that's that should not be the way. It's different for import and export. But I'll check it.
You would also, the next session, there are 3 tech companies who are coming here. They would be talking about the entire processes. They would also be talking what they are expecting from the government, what they are also envisaging from this system, what they will do the best. Tej Contractor will be moderating on that. Before then, can I request our chairman Dushyant Mulani and Amit Kamath to come on the stage and felicitate Mr. Yogender Singh, please.
Acha. Thank you.
Sir, while they are felicitating you, my only request is the system used to call us as a trade for all the suggestions. Sir, system used to call us for all suggestions before implementing. They used to discuss. I think that it has to be again started. Unless until that is done, this operational issue will continue. Thank you.
Test.
May I request Mr. Tej Contractor to come on the stage, please? while Tej and the other panelists are coming, it is for our members to know that the FFI has created their own SSO IDs, and to have if everybody registers with the FFI, and they can have a very secured system of through the FFI SSO IDs, and any of your employees to whom you are giving the SSO ID, if they leave, you can always block them, so that there is absolute secrecy of your business. And all credit goes to the current team who have done this. Also, the linking of e-way bills, which Fiat bill of lading, what we are talking about, will also be on the platform. I think we should take all advantage of it. Thank you so much. Tej.
Welcome to Manohar International Airport, where we have a dedicated air cargo terminal to provide a smooth and secure cargo handling experience for pharmaceuticals, perishables, and general cargo. With close proximity to NH66, GMR Goa Air Cargo operates a dedicated world-class integrated cargo infrastructure covering an area of 4,000 square meters at Manohar International Airport, with a capacity to handle 25,000 metric tons per year. At Manohar International Airport's Greenfield Cargo Terminal, we ensure your cargo is handled with utmost care, security, and safety on both domestic and international fronts, with carefully designed milestones to safeguard your shipments. Join our journey where we connect distant lands, bringing the world within reach. The international cargo journey begins with the arrival of cargo in a truck at the entry gate. Unloading is made easy with adjustable dock levers tailor-made to the truck's size and automated hand pallet trolleys with inbuilt wing scales. The cargo terminal is strategically designed with temperature-controlled chambers for handling pharmaceuticals and dedicated storage space for general cargo. For handling valuable or vulnerable cargo, secure strong rooms are designed with controlled security access by GMR staff and customs officers. GMR Goa Air Cargo is equipped with state-of-the-art infrastructure, slat conveyors for speedy cargo movement at screening, inbuilt weighing platforms, and extensive use of handheld devices to ensure swift cargo movement from point to point. Cargo is screened through dual-view high-tech scanning machines and moved to the built-up area for loading. Containers and pallets meeting airline directives are loaded, secured, and lashed with protective material. A detailed cargo manifest accompanies each shipment in a process known as manifesting. Cargo professionals here focus on large general cargo that does not fit into containers. The wooden boxes contain auto parts from the European car manufacturers, industrial components from pharmaceutical companies, and machine components from the marine industry. GMR Goa Air Cargo's job here is to ensure that each crate is waterproofed, lashed, and loaded onto a pallet. Every pallet is then plastic wrapped to protect it from rain at the destination. Inside the pharma zone, we have well-equipped data loggers for continuous monitoring, ensuring ideal temperature conditions are maintained until the final destination. Our skilled personnel from GMR check the package, documentation, labeling, and process it for screening. Both pharma and perishable products require constant supervision and extreme care. GMR cargo professionals thoroughly check the entire package, maintaining a controlled temperature of 15 to 25 degrees Celsius in the screening area. The airport is equipped to handle temperature-controlled cargo of minus 20 degrees Celsius in a 20-feet refrigerator container dedicated to the storage of sensitive shipments. A dedicated transshipment warehouse caters to international air cargo to and from the globe, connecting through GMR Goa Air Cargo. GMR Goa Air Cargo is a new doorway to Western India and a preferred transshipment center for air freight. We have dedicated facilities for handling cargo of all sizes, dangerous and radioactive goods, livestock, and high-value air cargo. A dedicated cargo team and qualified personnel oversee dangerous goods, radioactive material, chemicals, and ammunition.